Everybody, and welcome back to Falcon Plays Rimworld. Let me get the game started here. Alright, so there's a few things that I want to tackle today. Things that I haven't done. First of all, need a colonist bed. Obviously, that's going to get done right now. I had to, some of these beds get built. I'm going to fill up some of these rooms right here. The other big major thing that I haven't done that I've been told to do, and I keep forgetting to do it, and even though I keep saying, yeah, guys, I'll do it, I just never do it. Well, it's actually putting some rugs inside the rooms, kind of give them a little bit of a flair, a little bit of style. Now, the only thing about that is I'm not sure how it's going to mesh with the, considering the fact that our rooms, are lit up, right? So we got to figure out how that's going to work out. So how about, I mean, you can't have a red carpet if you're going to have a red room, right? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. So you kind of have to, like, mix and match a bit. So I guess blue would probably be the best for red, wouldn't it? I mean, at least what I want to think works out for that. So let's make this blue. And, well, actually, let's get a little creative here. How about that? We have the chance to get creative, don't we? So let's actually cancel this out. And, what can we do here? So how about, like, a green undertone for this, right? Like, say, 3x3. And then around it, we'll have blue. Now, this is going to take probably a bit of time to fucking unfortunately do this for every single big room that I have, but you know what? I like to think that in the long run it'll kind of work out for us. So, they'll do some tasks in the background while I kind of set this up for us here. I am goddamn insane, but that's fine. That's going to work out. So let's do a 3x3, 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 and 3x3. Oh god, it's gonna take forever. So it basically stops at the bed, right? So at the head of the bed. So let's say this will be 3x3 right here. Same with this, and same with that. Now the difficult part, unfortunately, will be the blue part, because you have to... Unfortunately, you can't do the whole square thing in the middle, so you have to kind of get a little bit fancier. But, yeah, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So meanwhile I do this, how about we talk about television? You guys like television? I love television, man. Like, I used to be, like, the type of person that never used to watch television, like, whatsoever. Like, quite a few years, quite honestly. Like, with the internet and stuff, like, you never really feel the need to watch television, like, legit television, like, on your TV, too. Like, if I watch television, it'd be, like, on the internet. Like, through, a certain type of site. I'm not gonna talk illegal activities and stuff, but, you could, find shows online, right? Television shows. So, I would essentially just, if I had to watch television, again, it would be online. So, but yeah, so a few years ago, I just would not watch television whatsoever, like, it just wasn't my thing. And if I did have to watch something again, I'd just watch it online. But, recently, like, I would say, like, probably as of 3-4 years ago, obviously I'm talking about, like, a long time beforehand, right? But now I'm talking about, present time. Like, I guess, like, after I hit a certain phase, like after high school, or even during high school, after high school, I just wouldn't watch television whatsoever. And then, like, in the last 3 or 4 years, I've found myself watching a lot of television, or at least catching up on television. Like, really good shows and stuff like that, like stuff that I didn't watch on HBO growing up, just because, number one, I was probably too young for it, and number two, HBO, man, who the fuck has money for HBO when you're a kid? I mean, my parents were not well off at all, so, I didn't have HBO growing up. Sad story of my life, but, how does this room looking out? Looks alright. It looks alright indeed. I kind of dig it, quite honestly. So yeah, I've been watching, I just watch a lot of, like, shows that I didn't see growing up, like, Oz, for instance. Then there was, like, what else was there? Deadwood. Deadwood was really fucking good as well. Carnival. Unfortunately, Carnival got canceled after 2 seasons. Biggest mistake of all time, HBO. Well, that and Deadwood. They're kind of hand in hand on it. But either way, let's talk recent television, assuming you guys are watching recent television shows. If you have, I'm pretty sure I might have mentioned it beforehand, but if you haven't, I really suggest you go check out True Detective. Fucking amazing, man. It just ended right now. It's 8 episodes, it's like a mini-series, right? So it's not going to take up your time. It's just like 8 50-minute episodes, essentially. But it is fucking worth your time, let me tell you. For the blue section, let's actually do the opposite. Let's actually keep it green still. At least for this portion anyway. But then we're gonna round it up with red to kind of give it that little bit of, I guess, pop-out look and whatnot. Because we don't want it to be the same identical color, considering that the color of the actual room itself, right? It's all about having style, guys. That's all it is. I mean, I guess I have style in video games, but not in actual real life. Like in real life, like I'd be like a like Martha Stewart's Disaster and whatnot. And let's go with red. Let's set on the side. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, but if you haven't watched it, I really suggest you go check out True Detective. I mean, who knows? You might be able to watch it online, even though it's a television show on HBO. I mean, whether or not you would find that, you know, it's up to you. I mean, I'm not over here suggesting anything, right? But if you were to watch it, I'm just saying, you could probably find it online. So I've heard. Rumors and whatnot. But no, in reality, jokes aside, watch the show. It's so goddamn good, assuming you're into that. It's basically, to give you a little bit of a rundown, it's kind of like a little bit of a television drama. So if, and by television drama, I do mean like a detective drama. And it kind of really plays on the side, and there's a few alerts that you probably check out over here, which I'm not because I'm over here too in-depth talking about True Detective. It's like a detective drama, but it kind of a little bit errs on the side of almost, I want to say, mystery, like sci-fi mystery. Like, you know, if you're into like Cthulhu, for instance, or like, not into Cthulhu, right? But if you're into like that sort of genre in terms of like stories, it kind of really touches a lot on the supernatural, but without getting too crazy. Sunlamp is short-circuited in the fire. What? Jump to location? Oh, that's right, because of the roof. That makes perfect sense. How about you guys put that out so it doesn't burn our pitiful crops as it is already? Yeah, I gotta put it out, guys? No? No, okay. That's fine. Who cares? It's food. It's not like we're starving anyway. What else happened here? Trade ship dispatching. Oh, combat supplier. Good, we have weapons to sell them, quite honestly. So yeah, if you're into like, you know, kind of not horror legit, but kind of like that really like mystery type of horror. Like the whole Call of Cthulhu, like, you know, what is his name? I always forget his goddamn name, the writer of all that Cthulhu stuff. But if you're into that sort of thing, you'll definitely dig True Detective, because it touches on that, but it doesn't make it, like, supernatural completely, right? It's just, it kind of has, like, those undertones. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Let's see, who am I looking for? Who is our dude that talks to people? And that's going to be Ryan, the broker, obviously. Ryan, where are you at, bro? Ryan's over here working on these rooms, making them nice and pretty. Ryan, for a while, I'm going to need you to stop doing that and just come and handle some working supplies for us really quickly here. How's this fire about? Are you guys going to put this fire out ever? Like ever? Like ever, it'd be nice if you guys took that fire out finally. Thank you, Funky. Apparently somebody took like a fire safety class in school. Combat supplier, good. Do they deal with people? They don't deal with people, unfortunately enough. What is Rose's? Rose isn't, she's not equipped, is she? Or, I mean, she's not militarized, is she? Just standing around. So let's sell stuff to this guy. We have a lot of stuff to sell. So let's go ahead and sell the Glock 19. We don't need any of that stuff. I guess I'll keep a frag grenade just in case of anything. Let's sell this, and... I mean, let's just go a little bit crazy, quite honestly. Uzi, fuck that, fuck that. Laser pistols, no needed. Don't need any of that. I'm just gonna, I mean, I really don't know what's powerful anymore, so I have to really do a little bit of research into that. So for the meantime, it's kind of just selling whatever. Like, whatever kind of pound off of them, I'll do it. There we go. Do they have anything for us? I guess we could get a bit of their metal. Might as well. So let me take a bit of your metal, and that's pretty much it. They have no food or anything like that. And I'm able to sell them a bit more now. So let's sell them the laser pistol. That, and 95 left. Glock 19. 38 left. I don't think we have enough. Alrighty, good. So that was okay for the most part. Guys, don't have those things land on you. It's kind of dangerous. We got a bunch of fucking silver, though. So that's good, man. That's really good for us. Alrighty, so let's just speed it up now. And how are our rooms coming on? They're almost there. So yeah, I mean, if you're into television, definitely watch True Detective if you haven't already. I really suggest it. Other stuff that I've been watching right now, speaking of catching up on shows, which is another thing that I touched upon. By the way, I forgot that we need stone blocks. The swaggiest individual is not making any stone blocks. Why is that? I think it's because she's still working on metal bars, right? Okay, you know what? We don't need metal bars right now. So for now, let's actually just let's just cancel that order for now. And I'd rather just have you work on stone blocks, quite honestly. There we go, perfect. So, the other thing that I mentioned catching up on shows, the other thing I've also been watching recently is Dexter, which, oh, farming vessel. All right, cool. We need food. That's going to work out for us. Where is Ryan again? Like, I always keep going to Ryan. Ryan's like, dude, just leave me the fuck alone, Falcon. You have other people that could buy stuff. It's like, no, it doesn't work that way, Ryan. I need you. I need you, baby. Let me go ahead and, you know, I feel like every time I talk to Ryan, it's always very sexual for some reason. It kind of makes me think like it's kind of like a Steve Carell. Or I guess not a Steve Carell, but like a Michael Scott and a Ryan from The Office like relationship, where it's kind of like, you know, he has like a weird crush in him, like it's like a straight, or I guess not a really straight crush, but it's kind of like a man crush, I guess, on Ryan. So let's go. Oh, we don't have enough money for all that food, quite honestly. Well, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks indeed. I wanted to get all that food, but I guess I can't. So let's actually just keep the agave. Let's give them back the strawberries. Now, I am doing this with the intention to get this. They don't deal with people and they don't deal with weapons. So, what can I sell them in return, though, to get some money? And metal apparently goes pretty well with them. So, I could sell off quite a good amount of metal because we could always make more metal with metal bars, so it's not really a big concern. There we go. We're gonna have $14.99, and now I could buy that food that I wanted. And I'm going to do that. So $7.64 is what we're left with. And yeah, so we'll stick with that. Alrighty, cool. So we're going to get a nice little amount of food through all that. And again, metal I'm not really worried about. We have a lot of metal places that we could pretty much mine out right now. So it's not a big deal. By the way, our cleaners need to get on cleaning these rooms because they would look a lot nicer if they weren't filled with fucking dirt. So cleaners, you guys are lagging it behind over here. Like, well, Jeff is working on growing more than often than not, so I'd rather have him keep doing that. Ricky the janitor, let me give this a 2 right there because I'd rather have you cleaning. And Funky the illuminator, let's make this like a 2 as well. I'd rather have you cleaning on the off time. And then, yeah, I guess that works out. There you go. So as long as that gets cleaned up soon enough, I'd be happy with that. Oh, there he is. Ricky's over there cleaning already. Oh, shit. So those rooms are going to be looking pretty nice and smooth real soon, I'd imagine. What else can we do for now? Well, we're still making those stone blocks. The reason I'm stocking up on stone blocks is going to be really apparent soon. It is basically what I want to do out here. Now, what I'm planning on doing, I should say anyway, is I want to knock everything down in here, like get it into either metal, concrete, etc., or even stone tiles. However, stone tiles would take up a lot of stone tiles in order to do this. So I'm still kind of weighing my options. I'm going to hold off on everything over here until this episode airs. So if you guys, I'm going to hold off on this, and so if you guys want to let me know what we want to do with this, you want this, this whole section here to be, stone, concrete, metal, etc., let me know, and we'll go with that. So for now, I'm going to hold off on it, even though it's something I could do for now. What I don't want to hold off in is what's going on inside, and, I suppose we could finish off the rugs for the rooms on the green side. How am I going to work those, though? Now, that's a real question. And then with this, I'd imagine I'm going to just do nothing but red and blue. Because I don't want to use green since we've already used green. Or since the rooms are green themselves. So, how are we going to do this is a real question. I'm not entirely sure. I'd figure we could probably... What looks better, red inside or blue? I'm going to say red. Because kind of red makes it kind of look like it's the... I guess kind of like the... center of the room, like it attracts it, like the bed's gonna be under a red silky rug or something to that degree. I'm not sure where that's even coming from, but it's coming in my mind, so it's coming in my mind. Oh boy. Now here's the problem with this room is that these rooms over here are bigger than the ones on the side. So I don't think I'll be able to do the 3x3 for this, so we're looking at a what? We're looking at a fucking 3x4 for this one, quite honestly. But that's fine, that'll work out. And we're gonna be going down through this side, right? So, boom, like boom. We do have people still working in the background, so no worries about that, guys. And I guess we'll do this right there. And some of that. Let's see, the other day I got into, I forgot who it was, but I mentioned RoboCop in one of the videos, at least the new reboot of RoboCop. And I got into a really good discussion with one of the commenters about, they shared their opinion on the RoboCop movie. And what I got from it was that they weren't crazy about it, but they mentioned to me that at least it was like an okay movie for what it was. Like, it wasn't a bad movie, right? It was just an okay movie for what it was. But basically, I shared my displeasure in it in terms of just what it was in terms of, I guess not really the RoboCop. Like, my issue with it being made is the fact that, I'm not gonna lie about it, I don't really like the black outfit for one. It's a movie that I'm gonna probably watch, but only once it hits like DVDs or something like that. It's not something I'm gonna go to the theater and pay money for. So I mean, I'll rent it or something like that, but I'm not paying money for it on the big screen. But other than that, what pisses me off about it too is the fact that I'm just tired of remakes and reboots at this time. Like, some of them could be cool and everything. I'm not lying about that. Or I'm not, I'm not saying that every reboot or remake's fucking terrible, because that's the lie. Some of them are actually good. But the thing is that I'm just tired at this point of remakes and reboots. Like, take Man of Steel, for instance, right? That just came out recently. And it basically, what did it deal with? It dealt with Superman's origin and whatnot. And the problem is that it doesn't matter if it's like a new director, a new writer, a new whatever the fuck it is. The reboot, or at least the Superman story, has been told countless of times already. It's like, I don't want to hear it anymore. It's like, I've heard fucking enough about it. It's like, it doesn't matter if you switch like a little thing here and there to kind of make it unique. It's not unique anymore because it's been done to death already. It's like, it needs to stop. Oh wow, I didn't know you could do this. That's actually better. Oh sweet, well why didn't I know about this before? That makes it, oh shit, well, it only works if they haven't set up the rug yet, obviously. Alrighty, well, at least it's good, little knowledge for me. And there we go, so every room should be set up with some rugs soon enough. But yeah, that's my big concern with RoboCop itself to a degree, is the fact that it's just like a retelling of the story. Even though they're switching it up to a degree, it's still the same goddamn thing in general. Doesn't matter how little you switch it around. Like, even with Batman, I'm a big Batman fan, as you guys already know. Obviously, I name my colonies after Gotham City. I name my leader Batman all the time. Batman dies, I renamed his successor Nightwing in the old colony, which, by the way, only has one episode as of today. By the time this video comes out, that colony's gonna be long dead and gone. But as of today, there's only one more video left in the old colony. And people have been actually telling me, like, Falcon, are you gonna blow it up? Are you gonna do this and that? I don't know, man. I kind of don't want to do it. It breaks my heart. It's, it was my first colony that I actually built, named after you guys, so it kind of has a little special place in my heart due to that reason alone. Not to sound sappy or anything like that, but I guess you know what I mean. How is our stone situation going over here, Swag? Pretty good? Alrighty. And by the way, I also would like you guys to get a little bit more involved in the videos in terms of commenting and stuff like that and sharing your thoughts and shit. Basically what I'm doing right now is because there's really not much going on in terms of other just kind of waiting for these people to finish mining and doing their thing over here, and like Swag building stone blocks for our plan. I'm gonna start doing a lot of this during the Rimworld videos now, which is just kind of chatting away to a degree. Obviously it's a bit harder to actually like set up like stuff with rooms over here when I'm trying to count and actually talk, so I apologize if I sounded like when I was talking I wasn't formulating my thoughts too well. We failed to recruit Mark Capone, the Elcock. It's still funny, man. But yeah, what I was getting at, though, is that I'm going to start doing a lot of this now, which is kind of just chatting a bit and just getting you guys involved. If anything I say you agree with, let me know. If you disagree with it, please let me know. Like, if you think that every movie should be a fucking remake or reboot, let me know. Be like, Falcon, you're an asshole. You're wrong. This is why, etc., etc. It's cool with me, man. You don't have to agree with me, believe me. You guys are free to have your own thoughts. That's the good thing about all this, right? So, I mean, for all you know, I'm fucking wrong. I'm just kind of sharing my own beliefs, though, as to what I believe. And what I like about it is that if some people don't agree, like I mentioned earlier, like a commenter had different beliefs as to what I mentioned in terms of RoboCop, for instance. That's what I was trying to get at here. Is that we disagreed on it, and he told me why, and I was kind of like, I mentioned to him why I didn't like the RoboCop and whatnot. So that's not a dumping stockpile. I want to delete the zone, though, so we could kind of use this for food. So yeah, we went ahead and did that, and it was kind of interesting because we ended up talking from RoboCop. I think we ended up talking about Godzilla and TMNT, by which I mean Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I was a big fan of growing up. And then it was weird because from one thing we jumped to like two other things. So again, if you guys want to comment on anything I say, go ahead, man. It's whether it's positive or negative, I don't really care. Just go ahead. It's cool. I like to have conversations. I mean, you guys see me all the time. I'm always commenting in the comments when people leave comments. I'll go and reply because Oh, we got actually Mark Capone to join. Sweet. How you doing, Mark? Mark's got a sweet coat over here, doesn't he? He really does. So, let me go ahead and I'm going to assign Mark some skills, and then we'll pretty much call it an episode. So, let me know how you guys feel about the whole just kind of chatting about random stuff and getting you guys involved. I mean, again, any sort of comment that I make, and whether you agree or not, let me know. It's cool. Have a little chat. It's all good, man. That's why I take the time and I respond to most of your comments all the time, because I kind of want to get you involved. I mean, I don't mind talking to you guys, believe me. I normally try to at least make it once or twice a day where I'll go over the comments and just kind of respond. So, it's all good, man. Either way, hopefully you're going to do the episode, and I know it was a bit more slower today. We just had stuff happening. We didn't have any raid or assault, so we were able to kind of just build and, I guess, work on cosmetics for the colony itself, while I talk shit in the background, so it works out, I guess. Either way, guys, let me know about what you think about this whole idea, and let me know what you guys want me to use for this. Metal tiles, concrete, stones, let me know. We're building up a lot of stones right now for it. And we'll have more than enough metal for it as well, I'd imagine. So just let me know what you guys want to do with this, and we'll go with that path. Either way, though, I'll catch you next time.